Hi everyone. Hello to everybody that has recently subscribed. Thank you. And hello to all my returning friends. I feel like viewers, fans, no. Yes, thank you. Just the love is being shared and it's so nice. So thank you. I had lots of I had lots and lots of lovely comments on yesterday's video, all in support of me returning for the second day this week. So here I am. And lots of people telling me where they get their inspiration. That was very nice, very inspiring. And yeah, you're just all so lovely. So thank you. And thank you for coming back. I'm always just so grateful. I think you're a lovely bunch. Don't paw at me, dog. I have had visitors this afternoon. My auntie and my uncle came round to visit. I have a wedding at the weekend, which I'm sure I've told you about yesterday. And my auntie had a pair of shoes and a bag to lend me. What? Unfortunately, the shoes do not fit. They're too big. So, back to the drawing board. But, so I've got like a corally orangey pinkish dress. And I've got a very thin white cardigan to go over it. Because it will be cold on Saturday, I think. It won't be sleeveless weather. It's very rarely sleeveless weather for me anyway. Can't find it now. Playing with the dog with a tennis ball. I'm not losing the plot. Yeah, so she'd lent me some white like wedge sandals, but they're too big. I probably could get away with them, but the problem is I've got such short feet. I wouldn't say they're particularly wide, they're just really short. So perhaps if they were slimmer, I would be a much smaller shoe size. But I'm about a 5.5 or 6. But I've just got really short toes, so these sandals are a size 6, but my toes are like a good inch away from the end of the shoe, and it just looks really silly. I sent her a picture and was like, why are my toes so short? So the plan was to paint my toes, but if I don't find another pair of shoes, I don't think I will be painting my toes, because I don't really want to draw attention to the fact that you can't see half of them. So be here, look. Yeah, so back to the drawing board with the shoes. But I am going out with my friend tomorrow for a few hours in the morning. I think we're going to go for a cup of tea or a coffee and a look around the shops, or maybe out for lunch or something. We're going to decide at the time. Speaking of friends, I did allude to some good, exciting news yesterday. And my friend Charlotte is 13 weeks pregnant. I have known for a very long while, hence all the baby things that have not got a home. She's having a baby. We don't know the sex yet. Obviously, it's too early for them to tell, I think. But she is just 13 weeks pregnant, and I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the date. She is just 13 weeks pregnant. I'm really excited. She's really excited. Obviously, her husband is as well. Her mum can't contain herself. And her sister's going to be an auntie. I'm going to be an auntie. I was Charlotte's chief bridesmaid at a wedding. We are really, really, really close friends. We are more like sisters. And it's just, I've known since the end of January. We were going to go out for my birthday, just the two of us, go out for some drinks, and she found out, we were going out on the Saturday, and I think she found out on either the Thursday or the Friday that she was pregnant. So it's probably a good thing that she found out before and not after, because we did plan for a lot of Prosecco and some cocktails. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. And I will be crocheting lots of little people. Sorry, my voice is going and I don't know why. I've been crocheting lots of little people things. There's definitely only one. I did ask if there was 3, if there was 2, she wants 2 children. So if there was 2, she could keep the second. But if there was 3, I wanted one of them. She could pick which, but unfortunately there's only one. I think she's very fortunate. She's very happy that there's only one. Yeah, so she's going to find out what she's having. I think that's about 20 weeks that you find out. So lots of little things will be being made. I'm going to hold off too much till she finds out what she's having, so I think a lot of things are unisex, and I wouldn't imagine she's too worried about colours. I don't think she will put... What is wrong? Why are you sniffing at me? Do you want your water? Hugo is very dramatic and has to have a bowl of water in every room. We have one in the kitchen, one in the bedroom, one in the living room, and in the summer when we sit outside a lot, we have to have one outside because he gets short-term memory loss or long-term memory loss because his water generally doesn't move. But if he is in a room and there isn't a bowl of water, we all know about it, he will cry and create until water is provided. He's never locked in a room without water. You know, he has very easy access to the kitchen, but unless water is in immediate... There he is, look. I'll be famous. Unless water is in his immediate... Climbing on the cushions. He will create if he hasn't got access. So yes, exciting baby news. So I would imagine tomorrow we will be spending most of, if not all of the day, going to shops and looking at their baby looking at their baby section. He wants to be on camera. Yes, so she is going to find out what she's having. Her sister gets married in March, and her sister is next March, obviously because it's March now, and so Charlotte would like to find out the sex anyway, but it also helps with forward planning in the wedding to an extent for the outfit, and her sister's getting married abroad, so she wants to buy, you know, swimsuits and holiday clothes this year while they're in the shops rather than leaving it till next year, and they might not be. There were some holiday clothes in the shops at the end of February, so she's not as panicked. But, you know, forward planning doesn't hurt anyone, does it? Anyway, so there will be more about the baby in the future, as there is more to tell you and such, and obviously you will see me make the things that I make, but I'm going to leave it till she knows what she's having, until she decides, you know, colours of things, prams and bedrooms, and I don't want to make her a red blanket if the theme of the bedroom is green, or... Not that she's, or babies, or she, or I are particularly coordinated people, but it wouldn't hurt to go with a theme. And I need to control myself. I do have a tendency of going overboard, so I'm trying to rein it in a little bit, and be calm. She's been very calm and serene. I am not. I'm excited and I want to know. I want it born now. Please hurry up the growing process and give birth today so I can give cuddles. But I have a bag of nuts, and Hugo likes rattly, pouches. But unfortunately, this is dark chocolate, cherry and pecan nuts. So I don't think it's an idea that he sniffs the bag. Let's put that just there. Yes, so babies. Oh, Auntie Kerry came to visit, and... she bought this. Star Wars crochet. I think this is the second of 2. I think there's another one, and I think this is the second one. The saga continues with 12 new projects. Yeah, this is the second one. So you get like a book, you get the yarn to make 2 characters, I think you get the yarn, and you get eyes as well. I think you get to make this one and this one, which isn't on the front, but it's in there. Sorry about the glare. And she was trying, is it BB? I do not watch Star Wars. I think it's BB-8, this one. And she was trying to do it. She's never crocheted. I think she can. Before I started, sorry. Oh dear me, I don't know where it's come from. Before I started to learn crochet myself, you know, in January, it was a year, wasn't it? Before I started to learn crochet, I was about at the same level as what Kerry is, and we know how to do it if someone has already started, and there's no pattern, and we just have to repeat double or single or treble or whatever crochet. So I think this is quite difficult for someone that it doesn't look difficult. I sort of started her off, and she was like, right, what's the next bit? So I showed her, and I was just using a piece of purple yarn that I've got that's not part of the kit, and so I'd show her how to do it, and I'd explain how to do it, and I'd tell her what everything meant, and she'd try it, and it'd fall to bits, and she was getting really frustrated. She went, do you know what? When you get a minute, you make it, thanks. So obviously if I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't be forced to. So I think I'm going to start with this BB-8 character, because that's who she was trying to make, and then maybe I'll do the other one. I think, so that's the one who she was trying to do, and then I think that's the other one that you get the yarn for in this kit, and then I'll perhaps go through them. There's no immediate rush. My uncle said he will buy the yarn and he will pay me to do it, and I told him to not be ridiculous. I probably got all of these colours, and anything that I need to buy, we'll use the most minute amount, and I will just keep the rest of the yarn. So unless there's a specific colour that I can't get and it costs me hundreds of pounds for a skein, I'm frothing at the mouth, I'm that passionate, I won't be requiring any money from him, bless him. But it was nice of him to offer, and obviously if it was anyone else, you know, you'd want to charge for your time and your efforts and what have you, but I won't be charged. You know, they do a lot for me. We now have a very miniature American football. We have to have miniature size things for miniature size dogs. Go up there. There'll be no flying poos. There'll be no flying poos today, I'm afraid. That's upstairs. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. It's still taking me 12 minutes. Hopefully this video has a title. I will be back tomorrow with, hopefully, I'm hoping a lot, hopefully a little bit more to show you. I don't know when I'm going to start this. Oh, you get a hook as well. That's good. Includes everything you need to make Jawa, and BB-8. I'm really sorry to all the Star Wars fans. I have watched like the first of the newer films, but I just didn't. I'm not massively into space and things like that. I'm not massively into action films. Sci-fi is not my thing. What I did really enjoy and still do enjoy watching now when I was growing up. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I didn't like Angel spin-off, just Buffy. I'm a Buffy fan through and through. I could probably do word for word a script or two, especially of season 3. I don't know why. I think that was the first video set that I owned. Yes, so Buffy, I digress. Did anybody else like Buffy? Oh, before I go, this week I'm doing a video every day, I hope, or most days. And I thought it might be an idea for perhaps towards the end of the week, if I'm running out of things to talk about, I could answer some questions. So if any of you, I might just find some on the internet that are like general questions of like, what's your favourite colour? What's your favourite food? But if any of you have any questions to ask, please leave them in the comments below. I probably will mention this again in another video. But I thought it might be something interesting to do rather than to just me tell you about my day, because I don't think I'm doing a lot this week. And I don't think I'm going to film on Saturday when I'm at the wedding, because I don't know anyone. Literally, I know Kirk and the names of some of the people that he's worked with. I've met another one man, like twice. So I won't be filming on Saturday, because I wouldn't know who anyone was to film to tell you, other than the obviously dressed bride and groom. who I've never met. So yes, if you have any questions, it can be about crochet, it can be about my life, it can be, you know, general, what is your favourite colour, what shoe size do you wear, because I'm thrilling like that, I would tell you those things. Yes, any questions, leave them in the comments, and that's it. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'll be doing. I'm going to sit and do a bit of crochet now. Friends is on. That's probably keep glancing at it, watching it. I've just got it muted. I am going to watch a bit telly. Kirk's home in a couple of hours. He gets home a bit earlier at this new job. Yes. And slowly this week, I'm going to be doing face masks and hair masks and general bodily improvements in preparation for a wedding. So that's what I'll be doing. Maybe I'll come on and show you my face mask. No. Yes, so thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, have a good night, have a good day, whatever time of day it is there, and see you tomorrow. Bye.